They both epitomize what Mike stood for, which is helping out the community with passion and compassion, and they're both wonderful winners of this.
Hearing there from Dan Stein, the president and CEO of Second Harvest Food Bank of southwestern Wisconsin. Tonight, Sue Steinmetz and Ken Dixon are the two newest winners of the Be Like Mike Award. It's been 22 years since our late colleague and NBC 15 anchor Mike McKinney started the Share Your Holidays campaign, and these two people are examples of McKinney's vision of working to eliminate hunger.
Mike's vision aligns with the new theme and the focus of the campaign this year. It's the power of one.
NBC 15's Hannah Anderson visited one of the award winners to see how the work of one volunteer really can make an impact.
Yay. Oh, welcome.
Finally. Sue Steinmetz is readying the McFarland Community Food Pantry for her guests.
I think it's just that being friendly to them, you know, and make them feel welcome and not make them feel like this is a negative experience. You know, we want them to walk out the door happy.
Steinmetz is the co-manager of the pantry that she says at least 180 families depend on.
You can see that need that's a lot for a small community like this.
For 10 years, she's volunteered her time.
You know, sometimes you look around and you think it's magic, you know, that how this all happens, but without those volunteers, it would not be done.
All of the hours are put in at the McFarland Pantry and Second Harvest Food Bank.
I mean, I just can't tell you how rewarding it is.
She has fed thousands of people and contributed thousands of hours of volunteer time to help people.
Dan Stein is the president and CEO of Second Harvest Food Bank of southwestern Wisconsin, which supplies the more than 200 partner programs, including the McFarland Food Pantry. Stein says it's people like Steinmetz who show the large impact one person can have on the fight against hunger.
She's very instrumental in Share Your Holidays, helping with today in the next 2 months.
An initiative NBC 15 anchor Mike McKinney started 22 years ago, a legacy that lives through the Be Like Mike Award given to people like Steinmetz.
What we look for is people that have been involved for a long time, people that wear their passion on their sleeve.
Steinmetz is proof the power one person can have.
It just takes one, and 1 + 1 comes to a lot of people that are all going down the same path.
Potter Lawson Architecture has worked to gather food and raise money for 28 years. And for the last 22 years, they've been a part of our NBC 15 Share Your Holidays campaign. Today, they added more than 38,000 meals to our total. Members of the NBC 15 team, as you see there, were also in attendance, helping to form the traditional human chain to load food items onto a truck.
Madison is such a great community is because people that do events like this. It's hard to believe that there's people that can go to bed at night without food and they're hungry. And if we can do one little thing, if we all do one little thing, it'll make someone's day better.
Potter Lawson has provided 910,000 meals to families in our area over the last 28 years. And if you would like to help, you can join our Share Your Holidays campaign very easily by adding a cash donation to your grocery bill at any of the stores you see there on your screen. Remember, just $1 provides 3 meals to a person struggling with hunger.
Family hunger is a problem rooted deep in Wisconsin communities, a lot of them right now.
More than 60% of Wisconsin students qualify for free or reduced lunches in schools. Rock County with an even higher rate of 70%. NBC 15's Hannah Anderson brings us inside Merrill Elementary School in Beloit, where that number goes even higher and hunger is handled with care.
Tag at recess. It's where second graders like Kevin Bello Mercado burn off energy. Exercise is just one of many things kids benefit from at Merrill Elementary School in Beloit.
Because Merrill School is doing something so nice for people.
At 8 years old, Kevin and his brother pick up food at the school's pantry.
My brother and me, we actually choose it. And sometimes we ask my mom what she needs.
The pantry was built to feed a need. Just in Merrill Elementary, 95% of kids are eligible for free and reduced lunches. the highest at the school level in southern Wisconsin.
We serve over 20 families and 125 people a week.
Betsy Schroeder is the school's principal, someone who sees the need in her hallways and says the pantry helps.
It's been on our school property for a year and a half, and we found that, of course, participation was greater. It was much more convenient for our families, and they felt comfortable coming in.
The reason for the pantry is simple: help kids perform at their best.
We don't always know what children are going home to. We do our best to meet their needs on a daily basis here while they're with us, and then offer as much support as we can to them and their families outside of school.
At Second Harvest, we're learning more about what hunger means to children and how it affects them.
Dan Stein, the president and CEO of Second Harvest Food Bank of southern Wisconsin.
Children that are in class that are hungry have trouble focusing, and as a result, they don't do as well. We see them, they're absent more often, and they have higher dropout rates.
Stein says hunger correlates with long-term health problems like obesity, kidney problems, and high blood pressure.
Not only do we want to feed them, we want to prevent some of these issues from happening.
I think we would be struggling to meet the basic needs of our families without Second Harvest and Caritas and then other community partners who support us.
Merrill Elementary also does lunch differently to help kids learn better. Children go through the lunch line and eat their lunch in the classroom.
But we definitely can see an impact.
Staggering numbers prove families are struggling in this area.
My brother's the tallest, I'm the middle, my sister's the littlest.
But it's kids like Kevin who show why the food is needed.
That the school is nice, and they're trying to give free food to people.
To preserve the innocent, carefree happiness found on a playground.
Hey, television, this is Kamari's. This lizard is Kamari's.
Where kids can burn energy like they should and focus on being kids. In Beloit, Hannah Anderson for NBC 15.
Stein also says 1 in 6 Wisconsinites qualify for free or reduced lunches, and just in Rock County, that number goes up to 1 in 5.
This is a special edition of NBC 15 News at 10, live from the NBC 15 Share Your Holidays Grand Finale.
Tonight on NBC 15 News at 10, you have the power of one. The power to help eliminate hunger in 16 counties across southern Wisconsin, to feed area children, to provide families with food today and a brighter future tomorrow.
Thank you for calling Share Your Holidays.
Tonight, one last opportunity for your $1 to provide up to 9 meals. Together, one by one, we work to reach our biggest goal ever. 3.86 million meals for Second Harvest Food Bank of southern Wisconsin. Welcome, everybody, to the Alliant Energy Center Exhibition Hall. It's our grand finale. We are in the home stretch, 35 minutes to reach that goal of 3.86 million meals. Let me bring you up to speed of where we stand right now. We have raised 3.4 million meals here for Second Harvest Food Bank, which is fantastic. And we are on pace to have the greatest campaign ever, but we need your help to reach that goal here in the next 30 minutes of 3.86 million. We need 460,000 meals.
Yeah, every donation that comes in tonight is being doubled. And coming up here in just a few moments, we will have a Mike's Miracle Minute. So get your phone ready right now. That's coming up. But before we get to that Miracle Minute, we're going to check in with Lee Mills, who's over in the sorting area where volunteers are hard at work going through all those donations you already dropped off in the cans.
Hey, John and Amy. You know, I couldn't miss the grand finale of our Share Your Holidays campaign. I'm excited to be here working late with both of you and really excited to see those last donations come in. People have been hard at work at the phone bank all day and hard at work in our sorting area. You probably remember seeing those barrels placed around town. Second Harvest collected about 150,000 pounds of food, and that food now needs to be sorted. So we've had volunteers all day going through and putting complete meals together, fruits and veggies in one box, boxed food, and that way when they put it at the warehouse, they have easy accessibility to that food. Now this food is then sent out across 16 counties in south central and southwestern Wisconsin. It goes to 200 partner agencies who then directly get it it to people in need. So our volunteers this hour are from Food Fight, and I have two volunteers who are going to share with us about why they're here super late to help and make a difference. We have Benoit and we have Tony. Guys, come on over. Tony, it's 10 o'clock. People are in bed right now. Why are you here instead?
Well, try to help. Try to they give you a little bit of my time, so try to help the people. It's got maybe less lucky like us. And well, it's really the happy. This opportunity is so amazing. Take this opportunity to help.
Thank you so much for being here. I'll let you get back at it. Benoit, tell me why you decided to come out late on a Wednesday night to participate.
It's always a great time to help out your community and, show, that we want to give back and we need to help those who are in need, We're a tight-knit group who, love being here, love being out here, and being active in the community as well. So we definitely appreciate everyone stopping out, and everyone's donations and helping out with this cause.
We got 30 minutes left to get them coming in. Benoit, thanks. Thank you guys so much for volunteering.
With every ring, you showed the true power of one, helping to put food on the table for those in need.
This year we're already sending out more than 11% more food than we've ever done before because the need is there.
With every dollar donated, you helped us to reach our biggest grand finale total.
It is $3.55 million.
For CEO and president of Second Harvest Food Bank of Southern Wisconsin, Dan Stein, this is an amazing Christmas miracle.
We can't do this without the incredible generosity of so many incredible companies, individuals, and volunteers. So I don't know how to say thanks enough. They stepped up and they did it again for us.
What was demonstrated today is a true love of community, the power of one.
And it was all started by one person, Barbara's son, and our late NBC 15 anchor, Mike McKinney, 22 years ago.
There was no way that he could ever imagine that tonight would have happened, but it did. And so what it says to us is that we must keep that going on. We can't stop here. The goodness that we do in this community, we have to continue to do that, to outreach and to give and show that people care.
From all of us at NBC 15, thank you for sharing your holidays and for your support in helping to eliminate hunger right here in our community.